Alright, so I think this is going to be a very important video because a lot of people are sort of spinning in circles, and they have these goals for themselves when it comes to fitness, whether lose fat or, just overall get in shape, become stronger, join a boxing club, join a jiu-jitsu club, or whatever. They have this intuitive, intrinsic motivation to take these steps towards bettering themselves, right? And improving themselves physically and of course mentally. But for some reason they can't pull the trigger, or maybe they take 2 steps forward, 2 steps back. They start this journey and then something happens and they quit, stuff like that. So in this video, I want to talk about the mental part of this. What is it mentally you need to unlock in order to get on this path and never stray away? So I believe it's because you're actually lacking purpose, and the reason why you want to get in shape in the first place is not big enough reason for you. So let me explain. A lot of people want to get in shape simply because they just don't like how they see in the mirror, and they don't like how it makes them feel. They feel maybe shameful to take their shirt off in the pool or on the beach when it's summertime, or just simply for themselves, right? After they shower and they come out of shower, they watch themselves in the mirror and it's like, I wish, I was harder. You know what I mean? Like, I wish I was more defined. I wish I was not as soft or chubby or whatever. You know what I mean? Whatever that self-talk is. You know what I'm talking about. So what I was saying is, I think in those cases, in those situations, right, you're craving, maybe it's a six-pack, and you really decide and tell yourself, yo, it's finally time. I really want a six-pack, and that's not enough. And don't get me wrong, man, like, six-pack is cool. Being lean is great. It feels great. You look great. Your clothes, no matter what clothes you wear, like, everything just looks on you better when you're in amazing shape. And as a byproduct of you being in that shape, you just feel so much better mentally, and your spirit feels really, really good inside of its temple, right? If you want to talk deeper like this. But where I'm going with this is, if your goal is to just get a six-pack, chances are that's not enough. And what I recommend you do is you write a list, as a bullet point list, or numbers, right? You can number these things. I want you to write as many things as you can possibly think of. I want you to brainstorm and really think deep how getting in the best shape of your life, like, if you close your eyes and visualize the best version of yourself, right? In the best possible shape you can imagine yourself being in, right? Lean, muscular, strong, very capable, very functional. Like, you visualize yourself doing 30 pull-ups on the pull-up bar, and you know what I mean, and sprinting like Usain Bolt, and whatever, doing jump rope like crazy, and boxing like Floyd Mayweather, and doing jiu-jitsu like Gordon Ryan. I don't know, man. Like, think of it wild like this, right? Obviously, I'm exaggerating some of these things, right? But if you just close your eyes and visualize yourself in the best possible shape you can visualize yourself in, how do you think you getting in that shape will affect all of the aspects of your life? Everything that you can possibly think of, starting with relationship with yourself, how you feel about yourself, how you feel inside of your own skin, and how that affects your daily life. You know what I mean? Like, how is that gonna affect your confidence? We already know that you're gonna feel better mentally, right? How is that gonna affect your health? We already know that if you get in a really good shape, that's gonna positively affect your health. It's gonna give you more energy. It feels nice to be strong and capable and have a lot of endurance and energy and live an active lifestyle and attack your day and win your day and conquer your day every day and be that, leader. Live like a champion. And so you can start with those things, how it will affect your relationship with yourself, how getting in that best shape of your life will affect you mentally, spiritually, how you're gonna feel on your day-to-day basis. And then list as many reasons as you can possibly come up with on the topic of how it's gonna affect your relationships. Relationship with your wife, if you have a wife, you know what I mean? How it will affect your relationship with your children. Don't you want to be the best role model for your children that you can be? Don't you want to lead by example? Don't you wish, if you have children, don't you wish them that? Don't you wish that they are growing up and learn how to take care of themselves and their bodies and, be fit, athletic, and healthy? Don't you wish that to your children? Of course you do, right? So why not lead by example? Why not show your children how it's done? So think about that. Think about relationship with your family, your wife or your husband, your kids. Think about how it will affect your business. If you are in the best shape of your life, and especially if you work in some type of service business or sales, that's gonna boost your business like crazy. I guarantee you that. I mean, there's a reason why, when you watch those, like if you go check out those shows on Netflix about realtors, right? Where they sell in Miami or New York City or whatever, right? All those motherfuckers look like supermodels, right? They take really, really good care of themselves because, you taking really good care of yourself and, presenting yourself a certain way, looking a certain way, and as well as carrying that confidence, people feel that, and people feel attracted to that. And so if you are in any type of business where you need to communicate with people and sell your service or anything like that, I guarantee you that will boost your business as well. So again, create a list. You can create a list. You can pull up your iPhone and go to Notes app and just type how me getting in the best shape of my life will affect my life, and list as many things as you can possibly think of. Start with six-pack. Start with the six-pack. If the six-pack, what initially got you started thinking about getting in shape, start with that. Start with the six-pack. But then dig deeper and list as many things as you can on relationships, on business, on confidence, on your mental health, on your spiritual health, on all of these things, and come up with as many things as you can. And then I want you to print that list out and hang it on your fridge, hang it on your bathroom mirror, and on the days when you feel tempted to act not in alignment with the best version of yourself, I want you to take a look at that list, because that is what you're betraying if you're not acting in alignment with the best version of self. If you become tempted to say fuck it on your diet, then you're not just betraying your goal of getting abs and having a six-pack. You're, betraying all of those deeper, bigger reasons as well. And I guarantee you, if you think about it like this, and you connect your goal of getting in the best shape that you can possibly get into to a bigger purpose like this, then I guarantee you, you will change your life.